Okay. Says we're live. Hello. How are we? Are we hydrated today? I am not yet. I am hoping that we get another focusful day. I know that our theme last time was focus, our main sort of thing from the Oracle card and the Tarot card, and we got a lot done. I wrote 2,400 words that day during the stream. I am hoping that we can get another day like that today. However, no guarantees, as always, because we just kind of have to roll with whatever we've got. So yeah, I have had coffee today. I am contemplating going and getting a can of soda, just to be honest with you. I probably should not. I probably should stick with water or tea or something that is not not soda, but whatever. So yeah, that is, I'm hoping for focus today, but I have a feeling, no, I'm not going to jinx it. We're going to have a focused day. We're going to manifest it. We're going to have focus. We're going to get all the words because it's Wednesday. It's a writing Wednesday. We're going to get stuff done. We're going to get over the hump of the week. All the things. Okay, there is a fallen out card. Okay. So let me put these away. But yeah, so we have a Oracle card. Now we need a Tarot card. I'm just going to sit here shuffling while I yammer at you. My dad had an interesting question for me this morning. He was asking about stories of selkies and whether or not like China and Japan had stories that were either selkies or similar to selkies. And so I kind of talked him through a couple of the stories that I knew of that were similar framework wise. I think the primary story that I know of that has to do with selkies is the one where a selkie maiden takes off her seal skin to bathe. Some random guy sees her, steals her seal skin, and forcibly makes her his wife. And then eventually, after some number of children, she manages to reclaim her skin and flees, as she should. And there are similar stories of like celestial maidens or like crane maidens or some form of story that look like that. But anyway, so I was talking him through that, and then I was contemplating some of the other sort of like water spirits that could possibly, but most of the water spirits that I know of that are feminine from that point, like for in that area of the world, are usually seen more as for sort of like vengeful spirits. Y'all, I'm over here talking about like selkies and vengeful spirits, and the pizza looks really good. And I'm like, okay, granted, pizza does always look good. But yeah, so anyway, so I was talking about those stories with my dad. He was like, so does that mean the Lady of the Lake from King Arthur used to maybe be some sort of like vengeful creature? And I'm like, well, maybe, but just, over time, you give enough offerings and you sort of give enough reasons for your own psyche to be satisfied that it's not a vengeful spirit, then perhaps it becomes not a vengeful spirit anymore. And then we were talking about the church's imposition in stories that were written down, because it was during that time period. Mostly it was just monks who were literate, so they got to edit the stories as they wish. So then we talked about that kind of stuff. Random conversations with Dad. All right, so we have 2 cards for today. And let me say hello. All of that just to say, let me say hello. Rachel, Ghosty Heart. Yes, Ghosty Heart indeed. Kai the Minion, hello. You feel like writer's block hasn't left you this year, but you finally figured out what part of your series you want to write in November. Okay, excellent. And yes, as Rachel says, that is half the battle, deciding what you're going to do. Yes. Rachel's brain is scattered today. You're hoping to reel it in to be more productive. Hopefully we can help you with that. Kai says, yeah, I wanted to write another part of it, but you've realized today it's a completely different character who wants to be written, and things have become a little easier. Nice. Love that for you. Rachel says, your characters never seem to want to do things the way you want them to do. Yes. Exactly. Jen writes romance, says, hello. Hello. Rachel says, hi to Jen. Jen says, hey back. Monique says, hey, everyone. You're working on your outline today. Excellent. You're making some pretty good progress. Yay. Excellent. Swinton is here. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Ashley says, hi. I'm at Panera Bread all day editing a book about house hacking or renting out rooms in your house. Ah, okay. It's a client's book, not yours. Gotcha. Persephone says, hey, writer peeps. Hello. Jen says, it's such a great place to write. Panera Bread. Yes. Yes, yes. Rita says, happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Still drinking coffee, says Persephone. Water and soda, also soup. All the liquids, I guess. Yes. Must stay hydrated. Ashley says, yes, it's a nice place to hang, but it is kind of expensive. But you do love the food there. Yes. Rita says hi to Jen. Ashley says, I've sat here all day long before and not bought anything, and they don't care. Nice. It's a nice Panera then. Jen says, it's a favorite of yours and your daughter's. Yes. Ashley says, what do you typically order? Kai says, coffee then cola is your guilty pleasure when you're having a writing day. Nice. Jen says, at least get a drink, but it's hard to avoid the food. Right. Yeah. They do have some nice tea, and I usually get a tea, iced tea, and then mix it to the sweetness that I want. Their new chicken sandwiches are good. You got the green goddess salad today. The green goddess salad is delicious for sure. Paget says, hey, everyone. Hello. Cool Gamer says, hi. Hello. Jen says, I love the French onion soup and pizza and sandwich combo. The pizza looks really good, though. Ashley says, I've never had that. You recently made a TikTok recipe for French onion chicken and rice casserole. Super easy and so good. Nice. Those chicken sandwiches look so good, too. You haven't been in a while because when you do go, it costs so much. Panera also has these cookies that are lemon. They're so good, but they're 900 calories for a cookie. Wow. It's a big cookie, but oh my gosh. Yes, and you love their chocolate chipper cookies as well. It all sounds delicious, y'all. It sounds delicious and is making me want to go to Panera again. Jen says, that sounds yummy. I wonder if my daughter would eat since she loves the flavor of the broth. Maybe. Monique is currently writing out what's going to be happening on the villains side of things on your outline. Nice. Love a good villain. With all the cookie chat, you need to make cookies soon. Yes. My nephew, number 1, was making peanut butter cookies. And he does not like nuts. I think it's the texture thing, but he refuses to. It's like nothing but creamy peanut butter for his peanut butter cookies. Because he does not want the nuts. Despite the fact that peanut butter is just crushed to nuts. He does not want the nuts. It's fine. Paget says, yes, Panera is expensive. Everything is better, though. Like a bagel with an egg and cheese just tastes like French chef made it there. And it's like $45. Ashley says it tastes just like the soup because it's literally cans of French onion soup. Yep. Rice, chicken, and if you put some mozzarella cheese on top and broil it, oh my gosh, I could eat a giant plateful. Nice. The food does always taste very fresh at Panera. Yeah. I don't think I have ever... True. I think the one time I was disappointed was when I thought they had a tomato basil bisque soup, but it turned out to be just a little bit more of a normal tomato soup. So I was very disappointed because I went in thinking it was a bisque and it was not. I think that's the only time that I have been disappointed is when I ordered that. That's it. That's the only time I've ever been disappointed. Paget says their salads are really good too. You agree? You like a chicken Caesar there? Yep. Delicious. And Paget wants to know if Jen is recovered from the cold. Ashley says, I love Caesar salads, but I've never had that here. Well. Jen says, my kid is one of those that hates her food touching on a plate. Dinners are fun around here. Gotcha. Yeah, it's all mixed together. Yep. Monique says, I have to edit Connor's approach to becoming a serial killer. Aren't we writers such fun, happy-go-lucky people figuring out how to turn characters into serial killers? Jen says, I am much better. The worst part was the headache on Sunday night that convinced you you were passing away. You were almost surprised you woke up the next day. That's no fun. That is no fun at all. Sounds terrible, says Paget. Yeah, exactly. Glad you're much better. Yes. Jen says, that sounds interesting to Monique in regards to changing your character's approach to becoming a serial killer. Rachel says, wow, the doggo did not want to come back in, so I left her in the backyard. She's being a crazy girl today, but hello to everybody I missed. Dog life. Yes. Jen, smiley face. You're playing catch up today. Gotcha. Today you're editing chapters 11 through 15. Inputting edits. Very exciting. Stay tuned for constant updates. Excellent. Will do. Paget says, hey to Rachel. Monique says, the idea is that Connor got kicked out of the Vampire Duchess's protection after the midpoint when he ended up all over the news. He wants to earn a place in the court and get revenge on Jane because he blames her for his predicament. So he starts killing random women and sending Jane cryptic letters. Is this the new approach? Okay, Paget says, sorry, Jules, we should pretty much, yeah, it's fine. I like talking about food. Food is good. Cookies! Exactly. Rita says, I have a library program tomorrow about rocks and crystals. You're browsing some books and writing notes. Excellent. Rocks and crystals are fun, as evidenced by so many of them in my room. Charlie says, hey. Hello, Charlie. How are you? Hopefully we're doing good. I think we're a chatty bunch today, so I'm going to try and get through these, and then we'll do the cards and do our first sprinty sprint. Jen says hi to Charlie. How are you? CB says, just popping in to say hi. You've already left a like. Thank you very much. I thought your writing group was starting at 6 p.m. your time, but it doesn't start till 6:30. Gotcha. So you have an extra half hour. You're always guilty of talking about food every time. It's fine. We like food. Food is tasty. Pat just says hey to Charlie, and that is cool, Rita. CB says happy writing for us. Thank you. Paget says have fun at your writers group. Jen says plus your daughter's going vegetarian, which you don't mind, but it does make it more difficult. Gotcha. Charlie says to Jen, I am so tired. I have not worked this hard for years and had so many meetings with so many people. Yes. And the meetings with multiple people multiple meetings when you're an introvert or a little bit more introverted or gotten used to being more introverted is difficult to ramp that energy back up. Very difficult. So yeah, I get that. Charlie says, hey to Paget. Paget says, is this for, yes, I think this is. Yes. Meetings are draining. Is it for your new position with the group whose name that you forgot? That one. Thank you. Yes. Yes, you're on 4 committees and you've read all the reports and had all the meetings. Oh my. You have 2 more tomorrow, which is so much more than you expected. Wow. That is a lot. That is a lot. Paget says, I always have to look up the word acronym because you want to call it an anagram, even though you know it's not right. There are words that just, for some reason, they have a hard time sticking in my brain. Yeah. So this might be that for you. Charlie says, yes, that is kind of a lot. Yes, indeed. Indeed. Okay, so we have 2 cards to do. We have the Oracle card, which the card's theme is gratitude. Let's see, 23. In case you need a number, it's number 23. Here is, it's a last quarter moon phase card. I always tilt it the wrong way. But there is the Oracle card for today. So it says gratitude. Be where you are and be thankful. There's always something to be grateful for, no matter your suffering. Gratitude raises a lower vibration to a higher one. Do not allow yourself to be surrounded by too many negative people. Life is conspiring for you. If you need a mantra for today, I joyfully turn my attention to what I am grateful for, is what is suggested. As we enter the last quarter moon on the lunar cycle, the energies begin to turn towards surrender and release. To let go of what we no longer need, it behooves us to pay attention to what we have right now, both the positive and the negative. This attention paying and focus allows us to widely discern, excuse me, and to be grateful for all of it. Yes, all of it, because the nasty stuff, the stuff that is making us suffer right now, is already happened, and we can take wisdom from it. However, now it's going. Okay, so they say that the waxing crescent and the dark moon are going to fix things for us. And what we have left is the good stuff. And frankly, most of it is going to be great. Taking some time out on this moon to list a few things that you feel grateful for will raise your vibrations and banish any resistance you have to ditching old, outmoded patterns. Doing this also turns your powerful focus away from a story you may have started to believe of everything is going wrong or life does terrible things for you. And gratitude is a great balancer. In fact, it normally tips the scales towards the positive. And if you need a companion stone or metal, it suggests ocean jasper, which I do have a. Do I have a piece of this? Yes, this is what my one of my bowls is made out of. So there is our card for today. Gratefulness. Paying attention to what you're going to need to let go of. Starting some new thought patterns that are more positive and light. Which actually the sort of like new patterns of things, new journeys, setting out again on a sort of like a new tone, new positivity, things like that, new journeys. It fits for the tarot card that we pulled for today because we pulled the Fool. So we have that innocence child. Let's see if I can get you to focus. Maybe. Let's try this again. I think I have the distance wrong. There we go. Okay, so you can kind of faintly see it. You have the embossed wings on the back of the child. You have some lotus and candles, and it looks like an egg floating in the water, and you have both the birds and fish in the air. So you have the keywords beginning, inexperience, spontaneity, and openness. So the Fool is the pinnacle of possibilities and potential. Like a child who has learned little and has yet to choose a path in life, this card indicates an abundance of choices, though hints at a lack of information or experience to choose the most optimal route. The infant is surrounded by shapes in the darkness. While an adult may fear what is hidden from view, the infant has not yet learned to fear the unknown and is struck with a sense of wonder. An unclear path is scary, but it can also bring new discoveries and untold fortunes. The child is surrounded by the forms of the four sweets, the wings of the wands, the levitating fish of cups, the flowers and plants of the pentacles, and a single butterfly of swords. The butterfly is on his face, on the baby's face. Again, focus is not my friend today. At least the camera focus. We still want focus to be our friend today. So we are not letting focus out of the chat yet. Focus must happen. Okay, let's see. Ooh, Charlie says, I do my first sermon for the Interfaith Online service next Sunday. So it's all go. Oh, goodness. Yay, that's exciting. But also, yes, agree with Jen, big responsibility, but very exciting. Paget says, you will shine at the sermon. You're a great speaker. Yes. Persephone says, that sounds awesome, Charlie. Yes. Yes, yes. Also gorgeous cards. Yes. Love them. Charlie says, I pulled the Pillar of Wisdom for the creative way, wise behavior, trust your instincts, and experience to guide you in the right way as you make something new. So we have quite a few sort of like newness attached to the cards today. So we have letting things go, paying attention with new focus to the things that you can be grateful for, and new paths, new opportunities. I'm liking all the things. I am very much liking all the things. Okay, so with that in mind, hopefully you are ready for a new sprint or a new scene or a new section in your outline, whatever it is that you need done. Go ahead and make sure you are pulling up that document if you have not done so already. And let me share. Let's see. Let's start with our black cat friend today. All right, so we have the black cat pulled up and ready. And hopefully we can attain all of the focus and all of the words that we want to achieve today. So here we go. 1, save your document if you've already been working. If not, remember to pull it up. 2, make sure you have something to hydrate with and go ahead and take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back. Make sure you get that posture check-in. 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25-minute black cat timer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, I'm not quite done with this thought, so I need to finish it. Okay. I think I got that done. So what have I've added quite a few words to 2 different documents. Okay. How can I get you to, of course not. Okay. That plus 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 130 in there plus, let me save it before I minimize. 682 there. Okay, so 812. That was a really good sprint. Really good sprint. And I figured out a connection that I had been kind of like turning over in my brain of like, why does this condition affect these characters and not these others? And I clicked. I finally got a plausible answer. Plus, I also went and got a can. So 812, not bad. Not bad indeed. I still have my sticky note from Monday that I have not put in the tracker yet. I'm doing terribly at updating my tracker, y'all. I really just need to do that. But anyway, we'll fix it later. Problem for later me. Okay, so Charlie says, you've noticed that your Oracle deck has been very on point. You cannot wait to get it out into the world. I am so excited for your deck. I'm very excited. So Becca says, hello. You're good just using that sprint to eat lunch, and then you'll dive into sprint number 2. Woohoo! How are you? I am good. I am hoping for continued focus. So yes. Jen got 841 words. Nice. You are going to finish this part of the project today. That's exciting. Yay, you get to check that off. Fantastic. Kai says, got some chai tea, did a little cleaning and lit a candle. Thanks for reminding us to look after yourselves. You're ready to start planning in a calmer space. Yes. So I am remembering to light my candle. So I have been doing that. So my room smells delicious. It is blood orange, jasmine, and sandalwood. That's the combo. So, and also I got to use my new wick trimmer. I thought about making boba tea for myself today, but I made coffee and then cola. So, I also plugged in, but with a solid light, my little crystal glow back there. So yeah, all good things. Kai says, well done to Jen. Yes. You are hoping that you don't drop dead at some point this week. I hope you don't too. Persephone says, you finished my soup. your soup. Cleared your desk, got some ambiance sounds going. Think your brain is finally switched to the on mode. Excellent. My ambiance sound is the leaf blower from down the street. That is my ambiance. Charlie answered a bunch of emails and worked on a picture. Excellent. The candle sounds divine. It's lovely. Yours is gingerbread. Nice. Yeah, I tend to gravitate towards candles that have a citrus smell in them. Or I've tried vanilla, and that's sort of like, it's a basic one that works. But yeah, apple cinnamon, fantastic. I love it. A citrus situation. And there was one, it was one that my mom briefly brought into the house. It was like one of those 3-layered, different scents, different colors. It was a citrus kiwi something. And I have been on the lookout for it ever since, because she gifted it to somebody. And I'm like, I kind of want like a one of those. And I've tried looking them up again. But they like changed the scents and the trifecta candles every season or every year as to which ones they sell. And so I have not been able to find it again. It may just be an elusive, like, never gonna happen again candle. Who knows? But gingerbread sounds wonderful as well. Not the leaf blower. Yes, the leaf blower. And it has been going since just before we sat down to stream, which would make it about an hour. Don't you love that? I get momentary bits of silence, but okay. So for our 30 minutes, do we go with ghost dog or do we go with bat? Which would you prefer? Ghost dog or bat? Becca says bat. All right, we will scroll our 45 down to a 30 for our little bat friend. And see if I can get it to the right time. There we go. Gasp, I have not liked my own video yet. How could I do that? All right, here we go. Here is our farting bat friend. Normally a 45-minute timer. I have scrolled it down to a 30-minute. Don't forget, second sprint is the self-promo time. So if you have something you want to promote, now is the time to do so. Don't forget that if you do not have a blue wrench of power, you will not be able to post direct links. So you will have to spell out the dot in .com and put in some extra spaces there, or just let us know what your handle is for your social medias, etc., where we can find you. So if you have something to promote, please do so. My self-promo is in the description of this video. You can expand the description and find all the links. There's my promo. All right, here we go. 1, save your document and all the progress you have made. 2, make sure you take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. Silent farting bat timer in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how y'all doing? Yeah, it's not gonna work. That won't work either. Sorry, I went ahead and I pulled out my furniture to scale diagram, and I'm still considering moving my room around, rearranging everything. So I'm seeing if things would work if I just switched around a couple of things versus like the whole room type of thing. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. But I did get some more words done. Let's see. I think I got about 450-ish somewhere. Maybe closer to 400. Where are you? There we are. Okay, calculator. 457. It was closer the first time I estimated. Hmm. Let's see. Let me see how y'all did, and then I will continue contemplating. Okay, also that was the second sprint, so make sure you do your self promo. Let's see. Jen says, I have a link tree in my YouTube bio that has all of my info. Heather says, hello, I'm at my neighbor's apartment again, still dog sitting. Gotcha. Rachel says, Doppelgangers and Deceit, the book 1 of the Dragon Tasker series, is now out for pre-order, and you have a books to read under Rachel's name, Rachel D. Adams, and your YouTube channel has your links. Excellent. And Elizabeth sent a smiley face, but then realized that we are continuing to have the emoji glitch for Elizabeth. So Elizabeth tried to say that you've been sick as a dog for 2 days, and then side note, what a weird saying, but has finally feeling a little bit better, so you're going to work on some beta reader questions. I looked up the phrase because I was also like, that is a weird phrase. And according to Google, this is because diseases were spread by animals, more specifically like with the plague, the fleas, and also dogs used to be more of a outside critter and would often look a little bit more less coiffed than our modern day dogs. So a lot of undesirable things became compared to dogs as a result of that. Okay, so Charlie says, join me at 5 p.m. Eastern for Sprint's chat, chaos, and updates about everything going on with Charlie. And there is the link for that. And Heather says, I offer freelance line editing, copy editing, and proofreading for independent authors and publishers, and further specialize in science fiction, fantasy, and mystery thrillers. Let me help you make your work shine. And Cat Leo popped in and said, hey. Heather says, currently you're accepting projects for quarter 4, and you do free sample edits of up to 1,000 words. Here is Heather's link tree. Should you want to reach out and get a sample or quote? And then said, wow, that was interesting trying to do that from your phone. Yes. But you succeeded, so there you go. Charlie says, I finished the picture and continued working on your presentation. Excellent. Good job. Ashley says, still editing over here. Rachel says, got the Kindle Villa up. I have enough for another almost. So you're going to split this and keep writing between articles. My phone is vibrating at me. Ah, okay. Text with the besties. Kai says, weighing pros and cons of merging two characters into one. They are very similar. So you think the character development, if you blend them, would be more impactful and outweigh the cons. Okay. This sounds like a good choice then. And also, anytime you have a more concentrated cast of characters, your readers get a bit more chance to get attached. Elizabeth says, oh yeah, I have a live stream every Thursday at 6 p.m. GMT +1, but we'll have to see about tomorrow. Feeling better now, but it depends after a day of work. Yeah. Ashley says, and feeding the baby. You brought the baby to Panera with you. Good. Becca says, I'm working on more digital art for your Etsy store. Excellent. And Jen says, oh my gosh, 1,041 words. That is fantastic. That is hooray. And you even think they're kind of good words. Nice. Jen asks, does the baby sleep easily, Ashley? And yes, he's easy. He sleeps all nice. Night. That's excellent. Elizabeth has a question. What is one thing you absolutely had to ask your beta readers about your story? I would think that there becomes a question of like, who is the most annoying character? Like, is there a character you hate? Is there a character you love? Like, does the plot make sense? Does the timeline, that kind of thing. But I don't know, since I have not done the formal beta reading process, besides like sending things to friends of mine. I've not done a formal beta read yet. Eventually I will get there. Somebody has put out lists of, and I know I bookmarked them. Let me see if I can find a bookmark. Because I know that I bookmarked something about questions to ask your beta readers. Okay, that's 30 questions every writer should ask their characters. But I know I have bookmarked because I know we've asked about this before. Doesn't seem like is it in here? I don't think so. I don't think it's in this list of bookmarks. Might be in my other bookmarks. In which case, we're screwed. Because I don't know which folder it would be in. I have far, far too many bookmarks. Like I have an obscene amount of bookmarks. Yeah. I have no idea. But I know there was like a 10 questions or 25 things to ask your beta readers. Like I know that there is a blog post or two out there specifically for that, but I don't know. Ashley says, I sleep trained him at 1 month old. It only took 2 days. You wish you had done it with your other kids. It's so much easier now. Nice. If you have any resources for that, Bestie has a new baby that is 1 month old. So I'm sure Bestie would appreciate some tips that I could pass on. So if you have any resources, do let me know for that, for sleep training, because Bestie's baby sleeps very, very well in car seats. So anytime the baby gets put in the car seat or in the stroller, cocked out the whole time, like maybe if like a cock an eye open, and and then wake up when they're hungry. But other than that, the baby is very much asleep anytime in the car seat, or in the stroller. So that makes bedtime a little more difficult. So Jen says that's great. Elizabeth says, I think it would vary from story to story, but right now it's how are the characters? Gotcha. Okay, Charlie suggests, did the twist surprise you? Did you figure it out first, but still find it fulfilling? Did you see it coming and roll your eyes that it was so obvious? Yeah, that's a good one too. Yes, that's a very, very good point. Yeah. Elizabeth says, yes, I've seen all the lists, but I think it tells a little bit more about what you're worried and / think more about when you ask people what one thing they need to. Yeah. Elizabeth likes Charlie's suggestion. Was there too much dialogue? Too little? Just enough? Did the dialogue feel natural and help you understand the story, setting, characters, plot? Did it slow the story? Yes. Okay. Elizabeth says, the emoji glitch only seems to happen when you put an emoji at the end. Ashley says it used a loose version of Baby Wise for all your kids and it worked great. Okay, I will pass that name on to her. Thank you. Elizabeth said to Charlie, how are you pinpointing everything I'm worried about right now? Charlie is psychic. Kai says you're working your way through the cons and have managed to fix the main one. Nice. So definitely going to do it. Okay, excellent. Good. Charlie says, I've written a lot of books and worried about all of them. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, are we on the third sprint? That was the third. That was the second sprint. We're now going to go on to the third, right? Yes, I think. I think. All right. Now we're going to do cute angry bat because it's so cute. All right. So, 1, save your document. Make sure you save all the progress. 2, make sure you have a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine. Roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, how we doing? I spent that sprint moving around the little pieces of furniture on my little diagram, trying to figure out how I want to reconfigure my room. Have not decided on a plan yet. But yeah, so there is that. Jen also apparently has the emoji glitch. Heather says, at last the dog finished eating. I'm going to wrap it up here and get in a bit so you can go home. The bat looked determined. Yes, it did. Heather's hubby is at the orthopedist, getting the cast off his arm. He's going to be in a brace instead. Excellent. Megan made it for that sprint, took a long nap to make the cramps go away, and then took the dogs out, and then ate, and now you're here. Excellent. Heather said, I spent most of that sprint playing with and petting the Pomeranian and packing up your planners. Rachel got the next Vella fluffed and posted. Excellent. It is already 3. Yeah, and I'm unfortunately not going to be able to do a bonus sprint today. So that's going to be it. Elizabeth says, finalized the document that you're going to send to the beta readers. Excellent. Good, good. And Becca managed to finish drawing. Nice. Excellent. I do have to go kind of quick today. So I'm going to go ahead and post Devin's playlist in the chat. Make sure you save, y'all. Make sure you save and back up your documents, back up your projects, all of that kind of fun stuff. And make sure you're staying hydrated and all that good stuff. And don't forget, Charlie's going to be streaming at 5 p.m. Eastern. So that's in an hour and 50 minutes. And yeah. So I will see y'all soon. Thanks for joining me. Sorry for the quick send-off. But yeah, so have fun and enjoy yourself. All right, bye.